The Grand Illusion Cinema, it's a small non-profit, volunteer-operated movie theater in the U District. It was started in 1970 by a guy named Randy Finley, and it was called the Movie House back then. And he kind of recognized, oh, there needs to be a spot for students to come see movies. It was kind of like he saw an opportunity, I guess, with the market to be like, oh, I can show these movies that like nobody else is showing. And Randy operated it probably until like the late 70s, and I think that's when it became the Grand Illusion, and that's when Paul Doyle took over and renamed it the Grand Illusion.
It's about bringing in a community and having that experience that you're not going to get it with streaming. You will only get it with a room full of people, and it's just big enough to be a home.
What is great about the Grand Illusion, what was great about the Grand Illusion, it's intimacy, because it's so small. There's like 68 seats in the place. Yeah, it's a small screen, but there's not a bad seat in the house, and you're in the movie, and you're experiencing it in a close proximity to the rest of the audience.
I came here in 1977 as a student at the University of Washington, and this was the very first cinema in Seattle I came to, and I loved it. And they also showed very special movies from all over the world, which was already hard to find in the US at the time.
I think we just bring, a huge sense of community, and to replay a lot of movies that don't get like huge distribution, so people they will come here specifically to see it.
We're not really tied to the new releases, the Hollywood blockbusters or anything like that, so we can show older repertory films, classic stuff, new foreign and independent things all the time.
There's Kung Fu Clubhouse, there's VHS Uber Alles, which they have their own little scene that they bring it here, and people come here to enjoy it. I think it's a space where people can really enjoy like the full spectrum of really highbrow and really lowbrow, which always existed, but I feel like it really thrives. But I think the thing that's changed is just the audience has really grown, and we have a lot of loyal people.
I've been sitting out here since 4 o'clock, hoping to get a ticket. I was foolish and did not purchase my ticket ahead of time, so I'm participating in the Grand Illusion's time-honored tradition of the standby line.
Theaters are rare enough, but like a theater like this is really rare. And the staff is amazing, the people I've met. It's just like it's a cool community, and it's just such a nice group of people, and everybody's really passionate about it. It's amazing.
I love this theater. That's about, being in community with other people who are interested in the same kinds of things, and actually standing in line and talking with my neighbors in line was a huge part of it. Some of the first most interesting movies I saw here.
It's right here, it's right in the U District. It's easily accessible by public transit. It's a stone's throw away from UW. It's not shiny and brand new. It's wonderfully scuffed up. It's like a comfortable pair of jeans. That's something that I'll miss about having the Grand Illusion be here.
Well, it's such a funky building, and I spent so much time here, and there's weird crawl spaces and things like that. In the booth, the walls are covered with stuff I hung up while I was here projecting. It's a lot of pictures, it's a picture of me and Quentin Tarantino standing in front of the Grand Illusion, so had a lot of good times here.
That's kind of the name of the game around here. It's just like random stuff, nobody knows where it came from. I mean, it's one of my favorite spots, to ever hang out in. Yeah, you just kind of absorb it all the weird stuff hanging all over the place. And I mean, it's still, it's just a little room, but hard to imagine a new place having the soul of it. It's like a place you kind of want to show somebody if they've never been here for the first time. You want to be like, oh, you should check out the booth, because it's really cool in there. There's all this stuff on the walls and this big machinery and stuff like that. But I would say it's like where the magic happens,
Talking about the building and law. I know very well what you're talking about.
This week's probably been a little harder, just knowing that the end is near and all that kind of stuff. But it's not like there's some good stuff happening, so I know it's not the end of it. It's mostly just kind of oh, there's a lot of memories here, a lot of connections with people, and just the routine of it, I guess, But yeah, definitely getting to me a little bit that it's kind of coming to an end, at least at this location, to say bye to it all. Hey everybody, thanks for being here for our final night of shows here at 1403 Northeast 50th Street. It's been a movie theater here for like 54 years, so like you can't really just move into some new spot and be like, oh hey, it's the movie theater again. It's just like you remember it. So you know, whenever we move, a lot of stuff's going to change, but it's still like, you know, it's a shoebox and there's speakers and a screen and all that, and it's like an immersive experience. Sorry. But yeah, the plan has always been to move the theater, and yeah, I appreciate everybody being here, and we'll get the show on the road. So thanks.
I was born in Seattle. I lived my whole life here. I've watched people die, buildings get knocked down. Everything has its time, and everything has a lifespan, and eventually it goes away, and hopefully people make something, you know, really interesting that happens here. And maybe they don't, and that's what happens.
Watch City Stream Tuesday nights at 7 on the Seattle Channel, or find us anytime online at seattle.gov.